I said, hey yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Mojados, and we back for another video. I hope you guys are doing well. And today we're going to be talking everything Trust Wallet token, baby. So everything you need to know, guys, about Trust Wallet background, funding, what is exactly Trust Wallet, tokenomics, supply schedule, security, technical analysis of the Trust Wallet. And so we're going to be jumping into all of that, guys. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Mo. What I like to do is pretty much just do research. I've been in this market for about 5 years, so I like to learn about different protocols, topics, and again, my specialty is technical analysis, and I also like to do research to put a spin on all of that, because at the end of the day, you know, the learning never ends in this market. And if you guys like that kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe and like this video. And also, if you guys really want to jump into more content, you know, with more research type of market data and articles and research and all that fun stuff, which you guys can see on this page here. I'm sharing a bunch of stuff that I write, and I have many articles. Come to my website, links in the bio, and put your email address here. Subscribe, because starting in a few months, I will be issuing, research articles and pretty much bundling it all up so that you get it directly in your email inbox in case you miss a video. But again, without further ado, enough rambling, let's talk about Trust Wallet. So jumping into Trust Wallet token, you know, what is Trust Wallet token? And of course, if you guys have missed it, Trust Wallet token has been soaring absolutely crazy, because we're going to be talking about the TA perspective here. But guys, a new all-time high for a Trust Wallet token in the middle of a bear market, guys, and that is something to see, right? Because you guys already know that right now everything is pretty much dying. We're tracing 90%, but Trust Wallet token, you know, that's not the case there. Trust Wallet token is absolutely killing it. And jumping into what is Trust Wallet, let's take a deeper dive into here, right? So basically, what is Trust Wallet? Trust Wallet is a hot wallet that supports decentralized applications and supports dozens of popular cryptocurrencies. Users can either download the app on their mobile phones or computers. The mobile app has a built-in decentralized exchange and is an open source platform for developers to build on. Another cool thing that is that the hot wallet provides an option to purchase crypto with credit cards, unlike many other hot wallets. Lastly, the Trust Wallet allows for staking and supports NFTs on both Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, which is pretty cool. All in all, the wallet is created to become the interface of all crypto by making it simpler for crypto users to access other crypto applications. So as you guys know, you know, basically what it seems like is that Trust Wallet is trying to become a one-stop shop for decentralized applications, make it easy for you to buy crypto so you don't need a centralized exchange. And also pretty much buying and selling NFTs here as well is another thing that they're pretty much trying to integrate. And of course, there's only 2 chains that are available for NFTs, and that's again Binance and Ethereum. But you can also buy you know, more than just Binance coin and Ethereum. There's option to buy up to 65 different coins, and it supports 65 blockchains. But again, you got to remember, because Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum are supported on this wallet, you can also buy other ERC compatible tokens and also BSC tokens. So that pretty much makes it way more than the 65 chains that they support. And as you guys can see here, there's more than 25 million people using the Trust Wallet, and that's combined on both Android and the iOS app store. So that's pretty cool, right? And so yeah, moving on to the background, right? Trust Wallet is a project based out of San Francisco and was founded by Victor Radcheko. So I probably maybe even butchered that, who knows, in 2017. So this project is 2017, right? Like, guys, I think it's November 2017 is when, you know, they started really rolling out this wallet. And he came up with the Trust Wallet because he was fascinated with the idea of self-custody and how it may be improved. The idea grew fast when Victor was able to display any ERC token associated with the holder's address. So guys, let's go back all the way to 2017, right, guys? Like, for those who are new to this market, there was not that much infrastructure for this market, right? Like today with MetaMask, it's much simpler and more easier, more tutorials, more videos, more support overall on YouTube, Twitter, Google on how to buy a token that's compatible, you know, that's an ERC20 token. Back in 2017, guys, when I was in this market, right, and I was like kind of late 2017, but you know, I was in. I was in before we hit 20K. I kind of came in. I don't know exactly what month. Maybe like I would say maybe early September, October-ish. But all in all, I was kind of late, but still, like, even learning at that time was very difficult. And basically, Victor here clearly was fascinated with the idea of just connecting other ERC wallet addresses with one wallet that was not centralized and basically was a hot wallet, which is basically what Trust Wallet is. And so, once he saw that, he created a product that not only he was fascinated by, but also user count was growing significantly at that time, he understood that there's more to build. And that is pretty much where Trust Wallet was born, right? Seeing that, maybe there's a need for a self-custody wallet. And then also seeing and getting support from the community pushed him more to create this wallet. His growth actually led to Binance acquiring Trust Wallet for an undisclosed amount of money. And guys, we don't know what that number is. We don't know if this guy got ripped off or not. But what we do know is that Victor and his team are still controlling and still have creative control over the software. And today, Trust Wallet has 4.5 stars with over 10 million downloads and is highly rated on the Play Store for Android, right? And so, again, I already shared that there's obviously more than 25 million people, but it's also highly rated, which it doesn't talk about on the screenshot up here. And I think that's really cool, right? When something kind of, downloaded a lot, I think sometimes you can kind of see, like, by looking at the rating of the app itself, you can kind of get an idea or a gist of if that actual wallet is legitimate or not, right? Or if people hate it or dislike it. You can kind of go through the reviews, see what people are saying. And I didn't really find any red flags, of course. But, overall, I think it's a decent, or a good, actually, not decent. It's a good rated wallet. So, yeah, Trust Wallet also has been one of the earliest hot wallets to hit the crypto market with a lot of growth behind it. So that's kind of like a little bit of a background. Basically, they've been acquired and they're still working on it. And the guy that created Trust Wallet is still working on Trust Wallet, which I think is really cool because it just shows that the guy is committed, right? He's committed. And that tells me that Trust Wallet is going to continue growing, right? So that's something to expect. This is Victor. I think that's his name, right? Victor Ratcheko. This is him, and this is CZ, right? And this is obviously an old photo. My man CZ is looking jacked. But yeah, let's move on to some funding and collaboration here. So Trust Wallet did not hold a private sale or raise any money when it launched, according to Masari.io. And you can find that here. I did not find anything at ICO or any other information regarding any type of money raised around Trust Wallet. If you guys did find something, please let me know because I couldn't find anything about that. But and also on the topic of raising money, we will go over tokenomics in the next section. That's actually where things take a little dive, right? And I'm giving you guys a warning now, so yeah, definitely get ready for that. But I want to spend a moment discussing some of the collaboration around Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet doesn't have any fancy venture capitalist panel of investors, but they were acquired by Binance, as I mentioned in the last paragraph. In the image below, you will see CZ and, of course, Victor. And I kind of said that already, but you guys can see here, July 2018, you guys saw this pretty much happen. And that was, at the time, honestly, I was in this market. I did not really see a lot of people talking about this. Obviously, the market was still very small, and there was still a lot of growth being pretty much had. And so, even while I get this bear market, guys, like this crypto winter, if you want to call it, this is way more eventful. And there's a lot more coverage from the media. And I think that definitely we're still growing, even though we're in a bear market. We're getting a lot more heads being turned into this market and a lot more intellectual capital coming into this market, right? And what I mean by that is, guys, the smart people are coming to crypto. It doesn't have to be the venture capitalists, but guys, the smartest people in the traditional finance sector are coming into and building in the crypto Web3 movement space, right? So that is something to understand that, guys, right now, with all of these things happening, like with the government overreach and the need for DeFi and self-custody, things are going to keep growing. And I think that Trust Wallet is definitely positioning themselves in an interesting place. And with that, we also saw Trust Wallet being like a partner of Instagram NFTs. And that's obviously really cool as well because it just shows the viability that Trust Wallet is, it is a self-custody wallet, but they're willing to work with well-known brands, and working with Instagram is a really good look and PR definitely for Trust Wallet. This partnership integrates the hot wallet on Instagram to share NFTs with the public. And there aren't many partnerships because it doesn't need to be, right? And this is something that I want to talk about because, what I've noticed, guys, and I've done a lot of research on different protocols. You guys can go through my website and see them all, but this does not have a lot of venture capitalists, and that I think is interesting. It also doesn't have a bunch of random partnerships because it doesn't need it. But guess what? It doesn't have fancy partnerships. It doesn't have a bunch of VCs, but guess what? It's still growing. 25 million users is not a light statement. And also maintaining a 4.5 stars on both Apple and Android is very, very good. And you're seeing here that they're still being integrated on different platforms like Instagram. And I'm sure maybe I've even missed another partnership, but this is what I could find that's most relevant. And, the point of Trust Wallet, guys, is just to make, crypto and Web3 more accessible for a average user, right? So that's pretty much it. This, is not too much. And sometimes that could be a good thing. You don't want, crazy partnerships or crazy naming rights that doesn't help the company or the people building it. It's not necessary, right? And so I think that overall this is very strategic what they've been doing, and I think they're going to continue building because you guys can see here this is very, very thorough building, and I think that this is very, very interesting, especially when you go to their website and you look at what they're doing. It's very, very straight, like very, very thorough, straight to the point, no bullshit, right? You get exactly what you need. You kind of know what you're dealing with when you kind of going to the website. And so now going into the tokenomics, trigger warning, guys. I'm letting you guys know right now, this part is not going to be as happy as the beginning of this video because this is something that people need to understand. If you're investing, guys, my policy is understanding everything. If I'm going to support a project, if I'm going to believe in something, I need to know every little detail. So right now we're going to jump into the tokenomics, and I will be sharing something that's a negative in this protocol. So TWT is the native token for the Trust Wallet network. Currently, the circulating supply is about 416 million. With a cap supply of 1 billion, according to CoinMarketCap. Initially, the supply was 90 billion, but the team decided to burn 89 billion, which then left it over with 1 billion. So I think that's interesting, and all of that is verifiable through the blockchain. You guys can see it from Genesis that they launched with 90 billion, but there's no point of 90 billion tokens. What the hell are they gonna do with 90 billion tokens? It's just too many tokens. And I think that the team made the right decision because, we're gonna jump into token usage and kind of correlate that because it's not being used as a token that much from what I understand. So you don't need that many tokens, right? You really don't. And, basically what the token usage is you get in-app discounts. So if you hold a certain amount of tokens, you get in-app discounts. You have DEX services, which you can explore on the dApp browser. And you also have governance rights. So when you hold tokens, you can vote on different amendments or proposals that are pretty much going to be integrated with the Trust Wallet protocol. So all that is there, and it's all public. A lot of governance platforms are not really launched. A lot of the governance that I've seen, like companies say that, or protocols say that, they're going to launch it soon, but half the time they don't even have governance up and running. But I commend Trust Wallet because they do have governance running, and there are active proposals. There were proposals that have been passed already, and all things that basically have been in for the public to see. So that's really cool from a token usage standpoint. And guys, that doesn't sound like a lot of token usage, right? I don't really understand how you would need 90 billion tokens, right? A billion tokens is a lot even in and of itself. So, I think I did the right decision by definitely leaving and burning 89 billion of those tokens. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water here, but the Trust Wallet was originally ERC20 compatible wallet, but then also integrated BSC chain with the Binance acquisitions, obviously. And that is when Trust Wallet was successfully able to integrate 65 other blockchains and also 4.5 million assets, which may attract a lot of future users. So like I said earlier, basically, Trust Wallet is a ERC native wallet. It also supports Binance Smart Chain, and then it also again supports 65 other blockchains and then 4.5 million other assets, which are basically like, I guess, ERC20 tokens or BEP20 tokens. And actually now I'm thinking about it, TWT I believe is a BEP20 token. That's something that I actually did not mention, which, you know, is definitely important, because that is, of course, you know, something that we have to consider. And not only is it a BEP20 token, but it's also a ERC20 token. So you can throw that onto, you know, any wallet you're using. And I don't want to make this video too complicated, but, you know, for the people who understand, you can paste this address onto your Trust wallet and make it work on both chains. If you go to CoinMarketCap and put the contract address. So yeah, moving on, you know, this is the supply schedule, and this is where, again, after understanding the token usage, after understanding what happened with the tokens, how it's used, what, you know, the initial supply was, you know, this is where things get a little dodgy. And I don't mean to bash TWT, but I have to be transparent on this report, or else this is pointless, right? So the Trust Wallet team shares the tokenomics of what they are doing with the 1 billion tokens, but they don't share a supply schedule, and that is my problem, right? According to CoinMarketCap, the token allocation is as follows, and you guys can see here: 46.7% for reserves and incentives, 30% for reserve wallet, 50% for developers, and 50%, or 8.3% for user acquisition. But what about token distribution, right? What about the supply schedule? I think this is very problematic, and I'll say this though: at least they said there's no, currently no roadmap for spending the allocated but unspent tokens. I think it's obviously a typo there, but basically what they're saying is that they're not telling you when these tokens are being released. They're not telling you how the tokens are being released. Is it every month that maybe 20% of tokens are being released? What does a vesting schedule look like? When do the developers get unlocked? When do, you know, you guys spend X amount of tokens on X, Y, or Z, right? Like, these things are not clear. And I think that the Trust Wallet team needs to be more transparent with this, because, guys, I like the Trust Wallet, and don't take this in the wrong way. I like the Trust Wallet. But if they want people to buy the token that is native to the platform, then guess what? They have to kind of talk about, you know, the actual tokenomics, the supply schedule, and the vesting schedule, because that is the most important part of this, right? And this is probably, again, the only downfall of the Trust Wallet token. I love the actual wallet. I think that the wallet is cool. It's one of the things that I personally use. But again, I am also very transparent. I'm not going to give you guys bullshit like you might hear from everybody else. I give you guys a core truth. They're not telling you exactly how these tokens are being minted. Tomorrow, they can just print, or not print, obviously, there's a cap supply. But what I'm saying is they can just get more tokens out of reserve, because they didn't disclose that to you guys. And also, to be fair to the Trust Wallet team, they don't have to tell us that, because at the end of the day, they're a private company. They're not public, so they don't have to tell us, but they did tell us at least something about where the tokens are. But guys, it's Trust Wallet. The name is Trust. At least be transparent and let us, the users, have trust with the actual platform by giving us a supply schedule, a vesting schedule of how the tokens are being distributed and what month they're being distributed. I'm gonna give you a quick example for those who might not know exactly what I'm talking about. I think Rose, which is a token here, this is exactly what I was talking about. This right here, this photo on the left hand side, is where the tokens are coming out from, how they're being distributed, and when they're being distributed, right? You can see month by month transparency that, you know, I expected from the Trust Wallet team, but we don't have that, and that's unfortunate. But it's something that I wanted to mention to you guys, because maybe, you know, like, you guys are not aware of that, but you guys should learn about this stuff, because at the end of the day, this is super important shit, right? You don't want to just get blindsided and then, you know, they get unlocked next month and then now they're dumping all the tokens on your head, right? Like, that's not fun at all. But let's move on. I'm gonna come back around to that. Additional information here. Let's talk about security for a second. How safe is the Trust Wallet, right? So we're gonna basically skim a report from Stateful, which they basically did a comprehensive review of the architecture and code base, I can't even talk right now, on Android and iOS devices. The full report may be found here. So if you click here, you guys can go into a deep dive, see exactly what they've done. But from my finding, it's one of the more safer hot wallets that exist in today's range of hot wallets, in my personal opinion. Guys, I am not a developer. I do not know how to break down code structure, but from what I've seen people react to this and other developers, there has been no bugs related to this. There has not been exploits or hacks or any crazy malicious activity from the code base itself. So because of that, I'm going to assume, as a normal user, just like you, do not take my opinion alone, guys, because at the end of the day, I could be wrong about something. And that's also something I would be transparent about. I could have been wrong about something here. Maybe it's not safe, but you know, it goes to my next point. Does that mean it's prone to malicious activity? Absolutely. And that's okay, because that might not be, because that might root in the users not protecting themselves properly. So again, somebody could download a Trust Wallet, but maybe they're downloading a bunch of garbage on their phone, and then they download a virus, and then somehow the virus gets in control of their Trust Wallet because of keylogging or whatever the hell is happening on their side, right? But again, it could be the user's fault. But from the actual code, there has not been any, you know, red flags that have been pointed out. And also, guys, this is just like random. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but you guys need to know: do not store all your money on a goddamn hot wallet. That's just absolutely crazy. You guys need to have multiple diversified, places to store your crypto. I like to use a cold wallet. If you guys don't know what cold wallet is, definitely you want to go over here to the support tab on my website, get yourself a ledger, okay? And you know, this is a cold wallet. It's very trusted, and you know, that's something that you guys should consider. But you don't have to do it, guys. You don't have to do this. But again, why would you put all your crypto in one spot? Again, what if the chance, even though it's small, there is an exploit on your phone, or somebody did get your phone, or something crazy happens? You don't want your crypto all in one place, okay? Diversify your crypto, put it in different places. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you, but there are safety measures you can take, which I put a link here, because I feel like, as someone who's making this video, I care about you guys. I want you guys to go and learn about multiple ways to custody your crypto. Hot wallets are cool. Obviously, I use a Trust Wallet. I also use another hot wallet like Exodus, but I don't store all my crypto in one damn wallet. That's just absolutely crazy. And also, another audit that took place was from CertiK in 2021, which may be found here as well. But again, all in all, there have not been any major reports of the Trust Wallet doing any malicious activities. And again, I do not store a lot of crypto on hot wallets, and I just went into a spiel about why you shouldn't do that, okay? So definitely don't do that. And for my favorite part, guys, I am a technical analyst at heart, and I need another quick sip of water here, so give me a second here. Yeah. TWT has had a good run from 0.006 all the way to 274. This thing has ran like a rampage. So with TWT hitting all-time high during this crypto winter is absolutely crazy. And guys, you know, there's nothing else to say here except that this is crazy, because you guys know that this FTX collapse is happening. 3AC, UST, Celsius, Voyager, BlockFi, all these centralized platforms you know, have gone under, and this I believe is the reason why TWT has had a nice breakout, because it's showing the power of self-custody. And also, again, you're seeing the RSI look strong here. You're seeing the 8 EMA, which I have there, looking strong, and you're seeing volume pickup, which is also another important thing. But guys, for my strategy, I personally do not buy coins that hit all-time highs, okay? Now, may I buy it because I might see a pullback and there's a retracement and maybe it has a nice opportunity for a scalp or a swing? Yeah, that's possible. But overall, for the long term, I won't buy a coin that hits an all-time high like this, because I believe there's other opportunities I could follow. But guys, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something quick. If you guys don't know what Elliott Wave is, I am a Elliott Wave fanatic, okay? I've been learning this puppy for a long time, okay? But cycles move in 5 waves, right? So this is crazy, okay? So this is something that you guys might need to understand. And I know you guys might be saying, what the hell is this guy even drawing right now, okay? And this is crazy to me, okay? Hear me out. Basically, what we're watching is a 5-wave sequence, okay? And this is what I'm starting to believe is happening, okay? And you guys might be saying, what the hell are you doing, okay? Because right now, this blows my mind, okay? Basically, in an Elliott wave sequence, there's 5 waves up, okay? And inside of every 5 waves up, you get another 5 waves up. So let's discuss, okay? So basically this can be counted as 5 waves, and that could be a wave 2. This could be counted as a 3, and then 4, and then a 5, right? So something like this is an ideal drawing that I'm just doing to simplify this for you guys, right? So this could be ideally what's happening, right? A 5 wave move to the upside, which then had a correction, which now is basically in a bigger 5 wave move. So it's kind of like Inception. And I kind of wrote an article about this. I'm going to find this real quick, a graphic for you guys, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And you're saying, wait, like, Mo, what the hell are you even talking about? Maybe some of you guys still don't have it yet, but wait, I'm going to show you guys a graphic so you can really understand what I'm saying here. And this is what I'm talking about, okay? Basically, in every 5 waves, there's another 5 waves inside that 5 waves. So basically, look, this is it right here, right? You have 5 waves up, and then you have the major one, and then the pullback happens. And then again, inside that next 3, you have another 5 waves up, and the same exact thing happens in the next move afterwards. So what I'm saying is that this could be the potential of 1, like we're seeing here. And then we're going to continue seeing a move to the upside. And what I am trying to say, if you guys saw it now, is that this could be the beginning of a move that starts another bull run that could potentially take you to, you know, let's just say, you know, it's the distance of, you know, 1 to 3, right? So like it's possible that $48 is in the next. Now that sounds crazy, but like it's possible. And there's also other things that are telling me this, and one of those things is using time. Okay, so this is again mind-blowing because the correlation in the confluence of this is absolutely flabbergasting, right? I mean, it's like, guys, look at this. See this? Let me know when you see it, okay? Basically, the 5 waves up are equivalent in time to the correction. So the wave 1 is equivalent to wave 2 in time. So that is something else that you know traders can use, especially early waivers, to validate their count, right? And that again to me is just crazy because we have so much confluence, right? We have 5 waves up. It's clear to me that this is a wave 1. And then we also have this big triangle here, which is clearly some type of A, B, C, D, E correction, right? And that is now translating to the next 5 waves up. So are we seeing something like this potentially starting to play out? And that is something that I mean, guys, this is crazy. And I know I said I don't buy coins at all-time highs, guys, but again, if we start getting some bullish news, maybe I might not buy right now, right? Maybe I am wrong for not buying, but at the end of the day, you know, part of this game is pretty much trying to forecast where price is heading. If we get a strong enough move, if this momentum continues, maybe I might buy the wave 2 pullback, right? Maybe I might buy this pullback and then enjoy the next move up. But that's something that I'm gonna have to continue watching because, you know, things can change and data changes. Maybe this count is completely wrong, but I just showed you guys why I believe I see 5 waves up. I'm seeing an equal time between the relationship of wave 1 and 2. And we're also seeing a very clean ABCDE correction, which is a triangle, play out. And we're seeing a breakout, which confirms that this is happening. This is potentially the beginning of a new move, which makes me believe that this could be the breakout of a new 5-wave sequence, which I have drawn, which could potentially take us to $50. That's possible. Okay, and I'm just drawing this here, guys, because I want to share this before something crazy happens. Now, of course, I want to also talk about the bearish side because I don't want to give too much hopium. But guys, the R side also looks crazy to me because it's breaking out as well, and that's another telltale that, you know, we're moving to the upside. And the AEM is another indicator, but guys, I don't want to, you know, make this too crazy of a video talking about, okay, like this and that and this indicator, that indicator. I just like to use a couple indicators, but I like to use price action the most because price action is king. Okay, price action is the #1 thing you can use. And you know, indicators are good, but at the end of the day, if you're seeing strength, breakout, new all-time highs, you know, volume supporting it, people stepping up and actually showing strength, that is more than any indicator I can ever show you because you're seeing psychology play out in real time. Now, again, we're gonna have to watch closely, but to me, the probability is that this continues running upwards. But again, because of my strategy, because of what I've experienced in the market, I don't want to buy coins that hit all-time highs. I believe there's other coins that could potentially, have more of an opportunity. So I don't want to take anything away from TWT, right? Because again, I believe in this wallet. I believe that the token is good, but I've expressed my concerns, and you guys don't have to agree with me per se, but I am also sharing that the price action of this is extremely bullish. And who knows, again, I could buy when we come back lower, if we do come lower, if this momentum does break out, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to ever catch the bottom, right? I'm never going to perfectly catch the bottom, but I will do my best and try to, which leads me to the conclusion of this Trust Wallet video, right? Of this article as well. And that is, Trust Wallet is a well-known hot wallet that has flexibility of mobile, PC, and is available on both Android and iOS since 2017. It's also trusted by more than 25 million people, has a DApp browser, staking enabled, token swaps enabled, and NFT support. It's acquired by Binance, the biggest crypto company in the pretty much the space, right? It's undoubtedly, no one's bigger than Binance. They pretty much also have acquired the other biggest website, which is CoinMarketCap, which I think is funny. But still, the Trust Wallet team is the original team that's still building out their product that they've built day in and day out. I also have used a Trust Wallet and never had any conveniences, which tells me this is a viable wallet and that has continuous growth potential. And I also believe that as we keep watching government overreach across the world, self-custody and DeFi will continue to grow. And I feel like Trust Wallet is uniquely positioned in front, is in some ways front running other custody options. This makes me bullish on Trust Wallet, but I can't directly correlate that with the value of TWT because they're not directly correlated, right? Because remember I told you, I love the software that is created by them, but again, because of the vesting schedule, because of lack of transparency of what the vesting schedule looks like, that makes me skeptical, right? I like to look at and understand everything about the token. Transparency, transparency, transparency is my number one rule. But again, price action still looks extremely bullish, but again, do what you want, right? So this doesn't mean I can't be bullish on TWT in the future because things may change. And guys, remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, investment advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes. If I said anything wrong in this video that you guys saw, please leave a comment. I would love to correct myself. And guys, I am just one person sharing my opinion on the internet amongst millions of other people who have their own opinions. So yeah, I hope you guys got something out of this. Please like and sub if you haven't already, and I'll definitely be watching TWT if something does break out in the news. I do daily market updates as well, so definitely feel free to subscribe, tune in so we can continue watching what's happening in the world, because I do believe in self-custody and I do believe that DeFi is needed. And again, Trust Wallet is there leading the space, or is one of the leaders in the space, and has the backing from Binance to continue thriving. So yeah, I mean, guys, definitely be cautious. And of course, I could be completely wrong about this analysis, completely, okay? I know that I'm giving you hopium right now, but I also want to tone down that hopium because I'm not like 99% of the people that you watch. I will tell you straight up truth that the vesting schedule was shit. They don't share that transparency. But this can completely turn on its head as well. Like, this can completely start dumping, right? It's possible. And I want to just put that in your head so that you can make your own decision, and that I could be completely wrong. But again, it's completely up to you. We'll watch how this video ages. Thank you again for making it this far. Please like and sub if you have not already. And as always, haro haro haro. Peace.